this is Julie with Beadaholique, and in this video I want to introduce you to flexible twisted wire beading needles, and that is what you see right here, and they are super fine. Actually, I'm not sure how they're going to show up on camera because they're so fine. So these you get in a pack of 50, which is pretty amazing, and they are really thin, and they're a very fine twisted wire with a little loop at the end for the eye of the needle. And I want to show you a good application for them. So I like to do kumihimo. It's one of my favorite techniques. And when you do beaded kumihimo, you pre-string all of your beads onto your cord. And one of the common types of cords you use is S-lon, and that's what I have here. And I wanted to be able to use 4mm check glass beads. Now I could try this and try to poke it through every hole, but if I'm going to do a couple hundred beads, that's really time consuming. What I normally would use would be a big eye needle for S-lon. So a big eye needle has a big eye. You would put the cord through it, and then you'd string on one of your beads. And this is what I attempted when I was doing my design. And look what happens. It can't go through. The big eye needle with the S-lon bent like that, which it has to do, will not go through my bead. And there are so many pretty 4mm glass beads out there. I definitely want to be able to use them. So I had to find another solution. And that is when these twisted wire needles came in play. So what you do, you can put the S-lon through that loop. And because it's so much thinner than the big eye needle, now I can take that same bead and it just, whoops, I pulled the needle out. I needed to have more in here. Let me show you again. Okay, so put it through that loop. And now we can string on. And you see how this needle bends? It's really flexible. And you do get quite a few of them. I will say though, I strung several hundred of these beads and I kept using the same needle. My needle held up, which was great. So I haven't had to really use any of the extras yet. So I do want to show you one other little thing about these needles, because what you're doing is when you are sliding that bead down, you're actually squishing the loop because you're putting a bit of effort in, a bit of pressure to pull that down. So that loop becomes a little bit compressed. I'll show you the before and after. And I'm going to show you what to do about it too. Okay, so there's a brand new loop. And there's the one that's just a little bit compressed. So all you need to do is take a toothpick or a round object, put it in that loop, and just twist it. And suddenly your loop is right back to normal and perfectly intact. And you can go ahead and keep on stringing your beads. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. It's really a little introduction to these flexible twisted wire needles if you're not familiar with them. I love them. I think they're one of my favorite new needles. They're just super handy. And they are available at Beadaholique along with a lot of other techniques using various needles, as well as a lot of kumihimo projects if you're interested in that as well. Thanks so much for watching.